Well, hello, YouTube. This is the Marble Boy Outdoors with another episode this morning. How y'all doing? I just come out here to the old barn, to check everything out. We've had a pretty good bit of weather last few days. But anyway, we're going to do a little something different than we've done in the last couple videos. We've got a mess load of tomatoes that we are fixing to can. Mama's inside. We've already picked some, so we're fixing to show y'all how we do and how we can our tomatoes. Now, this may not be how you do it. This is just how we do it. We're gonna bring y'all on and take you for a ride on how we do our canning. We're gonna show y'all how to turn these right here into some wonderful canned tomato juice. Y'all don't judge me for the grass in the garden. I hadn't had a whole lot of time this year to mess with it. Alright, just to show y'all a little bit about what we got. That's a sink full of Rada tomatoes. That's what we planted this year, was the Rada tomatoes. Roma tomatoes, I'm sorry, not Rada. Not what I'm thinking. But anyway, we got them sitting in some water right now, getting all the stuff off of them that we don't want, bugs, parasites, anything. Just let them sit in some water, let them drown all that out. I'm gonna bring y'all on the next step here shortly. Alright, y'all, we had everything set up to get ready to do the tomato juice, but we've had about 7 youngins run through here wanting something to eat, so Mama's frying them up with grilled cheese real quick. So let's get y'all step back up right here. Alright, so this is just what I do. It's right here where it's on the stem. You take that, pop it off, pretty easy. So these right here, I don't know how good you can see that, right there where it's got a little bit of rot or where a worm trying to get in right there. I don't really cut that off right now. What we're going to do, we're getting these ready to boil because we're going to take the skins off. So all we're going to do right here on the other end of the tomato, on the opposite side of the skin side, all I do is take a sharp knife and just cut an X. And you'll see here in the video here in just a minute of what that does. So whenever you're boiling them, the skin actually starts peeling away from the tomato right here. That's when you know that one's done, it's ready to be pulled out, and you can actually take it and put it in cold water. So again, it's pretty simple. All you're doing, you're just taking that right there, rolling that off, take that, put it in the water. That was already missing. Pretty simple. It's not rocket science. All this is pretty easy. Just be careful whenever you cut and don't cut your finger or your hand. These knives right here, what are these, Mama? Well, she's gonna walk down the kitchen now. I think these are the Rada.
Rada knives.
Yeah, the knives. Rada knives, right?
Rada knives.
Yeah, so far that's been our favorite ones. Anyway, we're gonna get these tomatoes right here, get these ready, and here in just a few minutes we'll show y'all the next step. I can tell y'all this, but while y'all getting the tomatoes, that's the ones I just got ready and cut the ends of. Y'all go ahead and get you a pot. This is actually a wash pot we put on our gas stove. Go ahead and get your pot ready, and this all goes pretty quick. That's actually gonna go on the stove. There you go. So while one's cutting and getting ready, the other one can be watching. Alright, y'all, so what we got now is these are all the ones that I've already took the stems and all off of, cut the X in the bottom of them. We've got the water draining right now. We're going to take all them stems, throw them in the garbage. We've got some over here already. We've got a youngin singing in the background. But anyway, we're going to bring these up, try to bring it up to a boil. It ain't gotta necessarily be a bowl, but you'll actually see some of those skins and stuff, they'll start pulling away. We'll transfer them to a bowl. I'm gonna fill this back up with cold water, and then as the skins start pulling away, we'll transfer the ones out of here to a bowl to the sink. Alright, y'all, let me show y'all what we got right here. So this water is not boiling yet. It's just kind of steam just a little bit. This is the one we've already put in here. I'll give y'all an example. Now these tomatoes will split open by themselves just from the heat. So y'all see that skin starting to pull away right there? We're gonna go ahead and put that. I've got a this over here. So that's what we're looking for. Whenever that skin starts pulling away, y'all can see right here how the skin starts to pull away from that tomato. So all these right here, there's gonna be several of these. It's gonna be ready. That one's really ready. It's pulling back on the bottom. Let's see here. These bigger ones like that, I generally let them go just a little while longer. It does seem to help them. What I'm using, y'all, is a spoon to you actually dip noodles with. I'm sure there's a technical name for it, but it ain't coming to mind right now. Let's see. A bunch of these are already ready. Alright, I'm going to show y'all here in just a minute how to get rid of these little black spots right there. I'm going to show you how to get rid of all that. Oh yeah, y'all see that right there? It's already pulled away. Hearing that she's dumping ice in this water over here. So there's a science behind all of this that, don't ask me, I'm not sure, but there's a science behind all of it. But the reason you do all this and flash them or whatever it's called, what's it called?
Don't ask me. I just know how to do it.
All we know is we get them hot, we skin them, and or actually we get them hot, we put them in cold water, and then we skin them. So
I think it's just
if y'all got
makes
the
it easier to handle quicker.
yeah, that one, we'll go with that. If y'all got the technical terms or if y'all got any advice to give us, this is just how we've been doing it. But if y'all got any advice to give us on doing this kind of stuff, y'all, hey, drop a comment and let us know. We definitely like the interaction with y'all, and who knows, everybody can learn something. Alright, you want to go ahead and put some more in there, please? Alright. So now, that is ready to go. So this is smelled up. We're going to baptize them in some cold water. I'll show you all the science behind it here in just a second. Mama going in with more maters, y'all. The water's getting hot. Something else too we figured out over the years, don't crowd your pot. Like this is all level, don't try to have some that are down in the pot, because what's going to happen is they're going to push it up, and one side will be ready to skin and one side won't. So get them level with the top of the pot, and then hold off. So that was one batch, the first batch. That's how many we got left. That's how many is heating up over here. This don't take long, but don't get in a hurry. Alright, so the last time y'all seen this was probably a minute and a half ago, whenever she was putting these in here. Most of these are already ready to go. They're ready to be pulled out, so. Grant thinks he sees a monster. Alright, y'all. Second batch getting pulled out. I don't know if y'all can see that one right there. The skins are busted loose. Yeah, that's what you're looking for. Alright, so this is the tomatoes after they've boiled. That's the side that had the stem on there. So what you're going to do, you're going to cut that off. And that's what happens after everything has been boiled. That's just how easy those skins actually come off. And all she's doing is just picking all the bad off of it. So what you would do at this point, if it's got any bad spots on it anywhere, all you would do is take a knife, just hold that out. That's all you do. And if you've got chickens, those pieces that you've cut them off, yeah, or a pig, or cows. Cows actually love this stuff. I'm gonna go over here, grab this, drop that in the blender. We'll keep that over here. So a blender's gonna be your best friend. What we've got is a Ninja. I think we got it at what, Walmart? Is that right?
Sure. I don't remember.
We've had it for several years, but anyway, y'all sit here in just a minute. We're gonna get these cut up, get them skinned, and we'll be back with you here shortly. Some of the tomatoes have been skinned. There's the skins left over and some of the impurities that we don't want. So next, you're gonna need you a big pot. Because what's gonna happen is, go ahead, mama. What's gonna happen is you're gonna take your skinned tomatoes and dump them in your blender. Don't do like I did and didn't put the top on. That's pretty self-explanatory. That's all you got, tomato juice. Now once we get all these blended up and poured into the pot, it's gonna go from there. It's gonna go back on the stove, and we'll show y'all the next step after that. Stay tuned. Alrighty, y'all. So all the tomatoes have been skinned. We've got our pot on a medium-low heat, and all we're doing, we're just bringing this up to temp. It's going to take it just a little while to do so, but a lot of what you'll find and see is as this comes up to a simmer / boil, what you'll see is that you'll actually start seeing some of the. Go ahead. Actually, what you'll start seeing is some of the impurities coming to the top, and then every now and then you'll have a chunk that didn't get blended. So dip it out and go again. Hey, what'd you do with the tomato scraps?
I gave them to the cat.
Gave them to the cows. Alrighty, whenever this comes back up to a simmer, or comes up to a simmer rather, / boil, bring it back in. I was rudely interrupted.
My bad.
Anyway, as soon as this comes up to a boil / simmer, we'll bring it back in and show you what we're looking at. In case y'all didn't believe me about the cows loving these tomato scraps. What is it, big girl? It's like a big old tasty snack. Huh? What? You liking them maters? just to show you all a little bit about what we do. A lot of our canning stuff we keep in here in our pantry. This is all stuff that we've done over the years. We get done with a jar, it gets washed, gets clean, gets put back on the top shelf right there. This is, which one is this, babe?
It's plum jam.
Yes. So we got plum jam. We've got blueberry jelly right there, which we don't have a lot of. String beans, and that is blueberry pie filling. This is some more tomato juice.
Tomato sauce.
Yeah, tomato sauce we've done this year. Potatoes, pickles we've done, and all that right there is salsa. So we're finna have to scoot all of that over that way. Right here is a very crucial step whenever you're going to be canning and doing it yourself. Wash your jars. I don't care if you just got them from the store and took the wrapper off of them. Wash your jars. Last thing you want is any kind of disease or any kind of funk in them jars that's going to ruin your tomatoes or whatever you're canning. Last thing you want to do is it to be ruined. You're going to put a lot of work into it. Well, I say a lot of work, it's not that much work, but it's a little bit of time. The last thing you want to do is just leave it in there. So a little tech tip. Y'all see that right there? This jar originally had honey in it. So a little tech tip. So these jars get expensive. Jars, or get you some things that have a glass jar that you can reuse. So
Honey, sometimes spaghetti sauce.
yeah, any matter of fact,
I got a jar right here in the fridge.
there's one up here somewhere. Yeah, so those two jars right there, that actually has spaghetti sauce in them. What'd you say, babe?
So yeah, I got another one right here. That's had that wide band on it.
Yep.
You can reuse those.
So reuse your jars. Don't just throw them in the garbage. They're expensive. So this is what we're looking for. You see that little bit of a foam on the top right there? That means this tomato sauce is starting to come up to temp, which is what we're after, what we're looking for. All this will start bubbling, and y'all can see here in just a minute all this juice right here. Every bit of that will be a really dark red. Alright, so what we got here, we're roughly guessing maybe 8 jars, maybe more. Anyway, that's our wash jars. So we've got 8 jars. Go ahead and get you a pot. 8 lids, 8 rings. The lids are brand new. So we'll bring them up to boil, get them sterilized. Our juice right here. Let's see here. It's getting there. You'll see how red that's getting there. That's what we're after. Basically what this is going to do is kind of going to steam a little bit. It's going to bring a lot of the water and stuff out of there. And if there's any impurities, any bugs or anything that you don't want in your sauce, what it's going to do is when you bring it up, it's going to kill it. So we'll actually let all this juice and stuff, we'll actually let it boil and simmer for 30 to 45 minutes, just depending on our liking and how it's getting to and what it's looking like. So we'll tune y'all back in on the next step here in just a little bit. So while we're doing this, I'm sitting here watching all this tomato juice and everything. So while we're doing this, we've got a overabundance of banana peppers this year. And Miss Kay, my wife, she is wanting to know how to, or have a recipe on doing pickled banana peppers this year. So if y'all got a recipe or y'all got a YouTube video that y'all follow or anything like that, y'all drop us a comment, leave us a link, and let us know. 'Cause we've got a bunch of banana peppers we've got to do something with. So if y'all don't mind, like I say, drop us a comment, leave us a link to a video. Maybe it's one of your videos. If it is, we'll go watch it and leave you a like. So if y'all got any leads on that, y'all let us know. Alrighty, y'all remember that dark red color I was telling you about? Let's see if I can get some good lighting in here. Yeah, that's that deep dark red we've been looking for. This has been going for probably, how long, Mama? 20 minutes?
Yeah.
Somewhere in there. So our tomato sauce is about where we wanted it at. And what we're doing with the rings and the lids, just want them hot. Jars are ready. What you doing here, Mama?
This is your cannon pot. This is your water bath. Going after we put the tomato sauce in the jars and the lids and rings on it, you're gonna put it into the water bath and boil it for 10 minutes.
Now, mind you do this, it's gonna be hot. You kind of need a. Yeah, you gonna need some things to be.
One of these.
Yeah, there we go.
This is.
How old is that thing?
I don't know. It wasn't mine. I didn't buy it.
But anyway, you need you one of them. If anybody knows what the name of that thing is, let us know, because we have no idea. All we know is it works. But anyway, we'll tune y'all back in here in just a second. We start putting the sauce in the jars. All right, Miss Kay. Explain to them what we do.
Well, we're just putting our juice, our tomato sauce, in our jars. Once we do that, we're going to put a teaspoon of salt and a teaspoon of lemon juice in there. It acts as a preservative. Makes it taste good. You want to fill your jars. Leave a 1/2 inch of headspace. So
Explain to them what the headspace is.
this is where your neck is right here. This is your headspace. You want to leave about a 1/2 inch because things will expand. You don't want anything blowing up in your canner.
Y'all, that tomato sauce has got that deep dark red color. That's what we were after. And it is oh so good.
A lot of people like to go ahead and make their spaghetti sauce or make their barbecue sauce or whatever. But salsa. But I mean, if you got sauce, you can do whatever you want to.
Yeah, you can make it at a later date if need be.
Yep.
So after a little bit of debating, we decided we needed one more jar. So what the plan is tonight, tell them what we're making, Mama.
Spaghetti.
We're gonna make some homemade spaghetti. Well, not homemade spaghetti, but we're gonna make some spaghetti sauce, some homemade spaghetti sauce with some store-bought noodles. We'll show you how to do some. Are we gonna start doing the show them how to make the homemade noodles and
Sure.
everything?
We can do that too.
Okay. All right. But anyway. All right, tell them what you're doing
This
here.
is our teaspoon of salt. It's going to go in the top.
What's the teaspoon of salt for?
It helps to preserve, helps your flavor. Salt is always a preservative. Preferably, you need to use a pure salt, something like sea salt. And they make cannon salt, but it's literally just plain salt. Some salt has other stuff in it, and it can make your canning things turn kind of cloudy. But something like pure sea salt or just pure salt with nothing else in it will work just fine.
And then the next trick is?
It is the lemon juice, and it's another preservative. That's like citric acid, basically.
And all that is just another preservative. Because again, you're doing this, I mean, you're putting the time in, the effort in to can. You want it preserved. You want it.
You're upping the acidity level in these tomatoes just enough to where you're not going to be growing bacteria. You're not going to have botulism. You don't want those things.
You don't want to go through all this trouble just to open a jar, a year from now, and then you open it and it smells super terrible.
Or either you go in there and one has already started to grow and it has busted out the lid and it's running all down your pantry. I've had that happen and it's nasty.
Yeah, that's exactly what we don't want to happen. So literally we just use a half a cup of lemon juice maybe.
No, not even that.
And just a little bit of salt.
Teaspoon of salt, teaspoon of lemon juice. Stir it all in there.
Break out the butter now.
Break out the butter now.
So some may ask and some may say, why in the world do you want to go through all this effort? I promise you. Y'all see that right there? You will not find that at the store. That is literally planted in the garden, picked by us, me and her, and our kids. It's picked by us, and it's literally brought to our kitchen, and it's canned, it's preserved. I mean, everything is done here by us, and I promise you, you will not find a better tasting tomato sauce.
It's a family event. You get your kids involved. You teach them how to preserve their own food for future generations to be able to do the same thing.
Yeah, this is a dying thing here. Most people just want to run to Walmart or run to Sam's, and nothing against those things, but
pause. I wipe the tops of my jars and get them clean so you have a good seal. Get you a wet paper towel, wet rag, whatever. Wipe the top of it. Make sure that it's
basically
clean.
You don't want anything between the lid and the top of that jar that's going to keep it from sealing.
Right. No, y'all. Yep.
Somebody messed up.
I bought a jar that I can't reuse. There we go.
Well, guess what? We're going to replace that jar in 3, 2, 1. Bam! Like it never happened.
There we go. While he was washing that jar, I just went ahead and put the lids on the rest of them.
So note to self, you can't buy a jar that you cannot put a...
It looks good, but then
one of these canning lids on. That is a old green.
Yeah, don't buy all new stuff, guys.
Hey, you want me to tighten them?
Reuse them. Yes, I do. I do want you to tighten them. I'm a wimp.
You're right.
I'll never get that off.
Sure you will.
With your help.
You got a can opener right there.
Hmm.
I know you won't get that tight. Just snug. But my snug and your snug probably two different snugs.
They are. They're two different snugs.
Alright, so explain to them what we got to do after this.
Okay, we're fixing to put these in the water bath canner. We're not pressure canning these. It's not necessary to pressure can tomatoes. You can if you want to, but water bath works just fine. We're just preserving them further, like I said.
Y'all don't think I'm a wimp, but these things are hot. And you got to think the sauce was just boiling 5 minutes ago. It's still hot. The can's been washed in hot water. The lids just came out of that pot right there of boiling water.
Everything's hot.
Everything is very, very hot. Next.
We've been heating this water up, trying to get it to go ahead and boil Because this takes time, y'all. And if there's any steps that you can do to kind of move yourself along to the next step without having to stop and wait, yeah, do that.
So how many cans can you fit in this pot?
Looks like 7 pints. I've got a big pressure canner that I could double stack these, but
Yeah, we're not breaking that out today. Alright, so what's the step to this?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7. Yep, we're going to bring this to a boil. Let it boil for 10 minutes.
We're going to show y'all exactly what happens whenever you're canning to us, because this is actual real life stuff. This can.
It was that old. It was that old rain. We said that was really old.
The rain we said was really old was on that can right there, which it's been used no telling how many times. But anyway, y'all can tell in this water it's got a little bit of mater juice in there now, because the ring and the lid just popped off. So this is real life things that's gonna happen.
Y'all don't think that we don't know what we're doing.
Yeah, but I mean this is real life stuff that's gonna happen. So everything don't go perfect as you want it to.
Right. Don't give up if something don't go right.
Yeah.
Just keep trying.
I'll just quit and throw it out the window and get mad and sling it out there in the middle of the yard. Oh goodness. Adapt and overcome, y'all. Boy, I wish y'all could smell this. What is this?
What is what?
Yeah.
That is pork sausage to put in our spaghetti, because that's what I had. I didn't have hamburger meat.
It's gonna be good. Alright, so these have been boiling what, 10, 12, 15 minutes? Somewhere in there.
A little over 10 minutes.
Oh, a little over 10 minutes. Easy. Have something on your countertop to set them on. They're literally coming out of a barrel in hot water. Mama's done poured all that mater juice in here that was left over. Here you go. So explain to them what's in that pot right there.
Our rendition of spaghetti tonight. It might be different tomorrow night.
Well, that is right. That is tomato sauce we just got through canning. The rest of them are sitting over there waiting on the pot. That is tomato sauce. What'd you say it was? Pork sausage?
Pork sausage. Fresh.
Freshly ground pork sausage. And of course my phone will start ringing. Alright. So Mama Kay over here is going to explain to y'all. She loves being on camera. She's going to explain to y'all the process of this right here with the cans.
So you really need to let them sit for about 24 hours. Don't really mess with them. As they're cooling down, these lids on the top. Yep, there went one right there. It went.
You'll hear the click.
It went tink. As it's cooling down, they're going to create a suction. There's a rubber seal on the bottom of them right here. This is a rubber seal. And what happens is it seals to that can, and that little indentation will go down. It will suck it down as it's cooling down and create a seal for your food to preserve it.
Y'all heard that look. Whenever she was talking, that was actually one of these lids. I think it was that one right there.
I think it was that one.
I think get on camera or not. But anyway, that's pretty well all there is to it. Let them sit for, well, I guess till they cool, huh? Pretty much.
Usually a good 24 hours before I move them.
So anyway,
That's my preference.
y'all, I wish I could smell this right here. That homemade pork sausage, or freshly ground pork sausage, and homemade fresh tomato sauce. Oh, it's gonna be oh so good. Well, y'all, this is just another episode of the Barber Boys Outdoors. Just a little something we wanted to do today to show y'all how to can tomatoes, what all we got to do. So it's not a lot of process to it. Just a little bit of work, a little bit to it. And yes, the kitchen is hot in here. We have a gas stove, and we just checked the temperature at the ceiling. It's what, 100 degrees?
At the ceiling it's 101.
So,
down here where we're at it's about 85.
Yeah, it's warm, but anyway.
That's why I look like a throwaway.
Right. But anyway, this is gonna conclude this video. So y'all go give us a like, a share, comment, man. Leave us a comment. Like I was saying earlier, she's wanting a recipe to what was it, pickled banana peppers?
Pickled banana peppers. It can't be hard, but I need a recipe.
Yeah, we gotta get a recipe. So if y'all got a recipe or anything, just drop us a comment or a link or anything to your favorite recipes. So anyway, this is the Barber Boys Outdoors. We'll catch you on the next one. God bless.
These memories will stay with me.